Still want the Mikey fight?
Huh?
Still want Mikey?
Of course. Hello, Vasiliy. Congratulations on your victory tonight. Was there a strategy behind your economical punch output early in the fight? It seemed like you started the fight slow, picked your punches, and then you built the pace towards the later rounds, like the 11th, when you threw a lot.
Still want the Mikey fight?
Huh?
Still want Mikey?
Of course. Hello, Vasiliy. Congratulations.
Still want the Mikey fight?
Huh?
Still want Mikey?
Of course. Hello, Vasiliy. Congratulations on your victory tonight.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. This is a picture of Mikey Garcia and Vasiliy Lomachenko. These guys are about the same size. Only difference here, Mikey Garcia just has a big ass head. I mean, that's the only difference. Mikey Garcia has a big ass head. But these guys are the same size. There's no difference here. They're the same height. But the interview you just heard was an old interview of Vasiliy Lomachenko. This was from December 9th. Vasiliy Lomachenko, after his fight with Jose Pedraza, in a fight that was very close and competitive. I mean, you can go back and look at that interview or look at the post-fight. Vasiliy Lomachenko looked badly damaged. I've never seen him pepper like that. His whole face looked horrible. I mean, both his eyes were swollen. Unfreaking believable. I've personally never seen a Terrence Crawford or one of these other top pound-for-pound fighters look as bad as Vasiliy Lomachenko looked after the Jose Pedraza fight. This is the same Jose Pedraza Gervonta Tank Davis smashed and still looked good after he smashed Jose Pedraza in seven rounds. I think Gervonta Tank Davis can give Vasiliy Lomachenko that work right now. I'm not going to say he's going to win, but I think he can give him a lot. But Vasiliy Lomachenko, even though he had a tough fight, after moving up with Jorge Linares, he fought Pedraza. And now, after he fought Pedraza, the guy says he want that Mikey Garcia smoke. And then Mikey Garcia does the unthinkable, move up 2 weight divisions to fight Errol Spence, which is ridiculous. Mikey Garcia completely ducks Lomachenko.
Still want the Mikey fight?
Huh?
Still want Mikey?
Of course. Hello, Vasiliy. Congratulations on your victory tonight. Was there a strategy behind your economical punch output early in the fight? It seemed like you started the fight slow, picked your punches, and then you built the pace towards the later rounds, like the 11th, when.
Now, I had to play it again so you guys can know I don't bullshit when I tell you guys I know what I'm talking about. Mikey Garcia completely ducks Vasiliy Lomachenko. He invited Vasiliy Lomachenko up to 135. Vasiliy Lomachenko comes up to 135. And what does this guy do? He moves up to 147 to fight the boogeyman Errol Spence, which is ridiculous. Now, we're not going to call Mikey Garcia courageous for moving up 2 weight classes to fight Errol Spence Jr. What we are going to call him is retarded. I never asked for that fight, and I'm sure a lot of you guys never asked for that fight. What I asked for was a fight, Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko, like Mikey Garcia invited Lomachenko. Let me go ahead and play this interview for you guys.
Mikey, would you want to fight Lomachenko or no interest? Yeah, he wants to move up, and if he wants to move up in weight, 135, then that's a fight that would make a lot of sense. It would be a big fight. And if his Watch the fights, I watch him, and he can, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me thinking out loud and maybe not appreciating, but sometimes it seems like he makes mistakes, but he can get away with it in other ways, athleticism. He might leave his hands down a little too much, or he can get away with footwork, or stuff like, but he can jump right back out. So, I don't know, just depending on also the opponents. The opponents sometimes, like, they're too small, like, you know, they can't really do much.
Matchmaking is very important, but he is talented. He's not winning by mistake.
No, he is.
Right now is a time where boxing is looking for heroes. Everybody's retiring.
A lot of retiring.
Marquez, Mayweather, Cotto, retired this year. Floyd,
Errol, Klitschko,
Ward. Yeah, Ward. You remember you were out for 2 years, you kept saying you're retired?
I came back.
Now you came back and you're taking over.
James Tony retired for like 3 years and he came back.
Marquez for 2, Mayweather for a while, Pacquiao for 2 weeks, Brandon retired and came back. It's crazy. It's barely, what, 4 in the afternoon, 5, and it feels like it's 9 and 10 p.m.
It's like 5. Oh, Fantasma.
Yeah.
Sing for me?
Yeah. Your next thing.
I don't know. We'll see, depending on the venue and what their schedule.
There you have it, guys. The full interview. There's a few more interviews out there of Mikey Garcia inviting Vasiliy Lomachenko up to 135. He wanted the Vasiliy Lomachenko fight. He wanted the Vasiliy Lomachenko smoke. That's a super fight we all wanted to see. We all wanted to see Mikey Garcia versus Vasiliy Lomachenko for all the belts. There's no reason Mikey Garcia should be. We wanted to see Mikey Garcia versus Vasiliy Lomachenko for all the belts. There is no reason Mikey Garcia should be fighting Errol Spence. This is a fight he doesn't win. This is a clear duck. He ducked Vasiliy Lomachenko just like Kell Brook tried to duck. Just like Kell Brook tried to duck Errol Spence Jr. This is the same Errol Spence Jr. Kell Brook tried to duck, and then Mikey Garcia wants to fight him. Kell Brook eventually had to go back down to see Errol Spence Jr. And he got what he deserved. He got stopped and he got his other eye socket broken. You think Mikey Garcia is not going to get both his eye socket broken? If you guys like Mikey Garcia, like you say you do, I'm a fan of Mikey Garcia. If I was in his corner, I would have said, Mikey Garcia, don't take that fight. That's a lose-lose situation in my opinion. But maybe the guy's just after some money. He needs some money. Maybe he wants to start a new business. But I'm sure he made a lot of money in his career already. I mean, he's beating a few champions. I mean, 4 division world champion. So, I'm sure he has a lot of money. So, what's the point of fighting? Maybe he just wants that pay-per-view fight. But I said that pay-per-view fight is already with Lomachenko, man. I would have paid to see that Lomachenko work. Even though I believe Lomachenko would have beat him. Okay, guys, I'm just going to get straight to the point. Vasiliy Lomachenko was going to beat Mikey Garcia. We all know this. Vasiliy Lomachenko, Mikey Garcia doesn't like to fight athletic, fast fighters. We know stories of Mikey Garcia getting embarrassed by a guy like Terrence Crawford. What Mikey Garcia say after that fight happened in the amateurs? Mikey Garcia said Terrence Crawford ran. How the guy run when he outboxes you? You're in the ring. You're stuck in the ring with a guy. You're stuck in the ring with a guy. How is he running? You guys have to fight. It's your job to cut off the ring. That's why you learn these skills in boxing. I'm a former boxer myself. I fought guys, amateur boxer, not a pro boxer. I'm 20 years old. But still, there's pros there at 20 years old. But I'm just saying, you should be able to cut off the ring. as a professional fighter, you should learn in your gym how to cut off the ring. If a guy is moving, you should cut off the ring and punish him. Pin him against the rope and punish him. You have to cut off the ring and do what you want to do. Dictate the fight. Do not let, do not let the boxer dictate the fight. You're going to lose. And it seems like that's what Mikey Garcia doesn't want. He doesn't want to go in there against a slick mover like a Vasiliy Lomachenko who knows how to get himself. He doesn't. I'm not saying Vasiliy Lomachenko doesn't have defense. He doesn't have the best defense in the world. It's just that his offense makes up for his defense because he's the most offensive fighter in boxing right now. He's always on the move. The guy never slows down. The guy moves as fast as he does from round 1 to round 12. Where does he get all this energy? I have no idea. My theory for Mikey Garcia moving up 2 weight classes to fight Errol Spence Jr. is the fact that Mikey Garcia, he didn't want to lose to the smaller guy. He would rather lose to the bigger guy so everybody can give him some type of credit. And losing to the bigger guy gives you more money. So Mikey Garcia took advantage of that opportunity. So I can't knock him for taking advantage of a lucrative opportunity. He took advantage of a lucrative opportunity to go up in weight, to fight for a title that he's not going to win, but he's going to make a lot of money, and he's going to get a lot of credit from a lot of these fanboys because they're going to say, a lot of these other welterweights didn't want to fight Errol Spence, and Mikey Garcia did it. Hats off to Mikey Garcia. Like I said, I can already see Mikey. I can already hear Mikey Garcia post-fight interview. And this is how it's going to go. Mikey Garcia post-fight interview is going to go something like this. Man, I did what I had to do. A lot of guys didn't want to fight Errol Spence Jr. And I did what I had to do. I went in there and did what I had to do. He was just too big. Just going to use the size excuse. He was just too big. And he's as good as they say he is. So, yeah. So hats off to Errol Spence Jr. He did what he had to do. I don't want to take credit from him. Hopefully Mike Garcia isn't a sore loser. He's going to not try to take credit from Errol Spence Jr. and give the man his credit when he gets his ass beat. But I got Mikey Garcia going in there and saying these exact words. Instead of saying he was the much better guy, he's going to say the size was just too much. The size advantage was too much. But everybody told you. Everybody and their mom told you there was a major size advantage. You talking about you have the speed. Okay, man, there's weight classes there for a reason. Errol Spence is pretty fast as well, man. Just because you haven't been in the ring with the guy and you feel like you're the smaller guy, you think you're not American fast, my boy. You're going to get dropped. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get dropped. Your better option should have been fighting Vasiliy Lomachenko instead of ducking this guy to go fight Errol Spence Jr. I can't give you credit for that because I don't think it's bravery. I think it's stupidity. You should have fought Lomachenko. That's the fight I wanted to see. That's the fight a lot of fans wanted to see. You versus Errol Spence Jr. is not the fight I wanted to see. Vasiliy Lomachenko, he looks pretty unbeatable right now. He's dominating the 135 division, but he just had a fight scheduled with Anthony Crolla. Should we give this guy a pass for fighting a guy in Anthony Crolla? I don't know. He's fought some top competition, so maybe we can give him a pass for fighting a guy like Anthony Crolla. But we wanted to see Vasiliy Lomachenko versus Richard Commey or Mikey Garcia. So Mikey Garcia should have been fighting Richard Commey, and then the winner for that unifies with Vasiliy Lomachenko. I mean, those are the fights we wanted to see, guys. Those are the fights we wanted to see. Those are the fights we need to see. I still want to see Mikey Garcia versus Vasiliy Lomachenko. After Mikey Garcia get beat up after Mikey Garcia gets his ass beat, I want him to come back down to 135, even though staying at 147 is the better option, so he can possibly get a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. if he looks a little bit good in that fight, if it's not a completely one-sided fight. Stay there, fight guys like Danny Garcia. I don't know about Sean Porter, but guys that been on a losing streak. But I don't want to see him go down and lose to Vasiliy, because it reminds me of the Errol Spence versus Kell Brooks situation, when Errol Spence beat up on Kell Brooks when he came down after losing to Gennady Golovkin. Looks like that's the same situation. Mikey Garcia, if he comes down and has to fight Vasiliy Lomachenko, he's going to lose to that guy. But at least this time he's not going to get seriously hurt like Kell Brooks got seriously hurt against Errol Spence Jr. But do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this.